Hi guys, it's Nicola here from Wai Shee Coaching. Today is your first session where I'd always like to start session 1 based on you and who you are. So I want to ask you, who are you anyway? I know your name, or you know your name, and you know who you are right now, but have you ever actually thought about who you are? Like, what are your personality traits? What are the things your friends say about you? How would your parents describe you, your teachers? Who are you right now? Because you need to know who you are right now to know who you want to become, and to start looking at and directing yourself to be that person, to be the best version of yourself. And I don't mean be somebody else, but take the good things and leave the rest. Because that's what we do when we learn. We're like a sponge and we absorb all of the things from other people, but with that we can also absorb some negative things, some negative traits. And sometimes we've done that in the past and that's led us down the wrong path, and we've soon learned we don't want those behaviours. So sometimes knowing what you don't want also helps you know what you do want. So before we look at what you want and who you want to be, let's just take a moment to breathe. So just close your eyes right now, and with your eyes closed, take a deep breath in and exhale, and breathe in and out, and keeping your eyes closed and continue to breathe deeply. I'd just like you to arrive in this space right now. So just think about the chair that you're sitting on, or the floor, or the bed, and just arrive in your body right now, thinking about this intention of finding, who am I? Ask yourself, who am I? You know your name. What are your character traits? What is your personality? What do you like? What don't you like? If you could pick and choose who you are, what would you pick? Just start to think about all those things now and just see what comes up for you as you sit in this nice, comfortable, relaxed state. Just imagine who you are right now. If you could see yourself from above, looking down at yourself like a cartoon or a movie, can you see yourself going about your daily tasks? What are you wearing? Where are you going? What are you doing? And just from above, just observe yourself down there on the ground. Take yourself way, way up, so through the roof, into the sky, maybe into the clouds, and looking down at yourself, and just see yourself doing tasks such as having breakfast, going to school, doing your schoolwork. Just see yourself walking around and just being you, and just notice your character traits. Notice how you walk. Do you walk with confidence, or do you walk a little bit timid? And how do you talk to people? What things do you like about yourself? Remember all the things you like, and let's take them from this experience. And don't worry about remembering them, because they were always there, so they'll be there when you ask for them again in the future. And just pay attention to all the things that you like about yourself. And without judgment and without comparing yourself to anybody else, this is just about you. Because all the unique people in the world, all of the amazing people who invented great things, who did amazing speeches, who became part of history, they were all unique and individual. So just keep looking at yourself, taking notes mentally of all the things that you like about yourself. And then slowly bringing yourself back down, back through the ceiling, back through the roof, and back down into your body, and just notice sitting in your body in this space right now. Feeling positive about all of those lovely character traits that you found about yourself. So if you were your best friend, these would be the things that you would like about yourself, the reason why you choose to be your best friend. Because ultimately we need to be our own best friend before we can be friends with anyone else. We need to love ourselves before we can love others. And when we're kind to ourselves, we learn how to be kind to others. So is kindness something that you'd like to be? Is kindness that you'd like to take into the future? Do you like it when people are kind to you? And that feeling that you get when people are kind to you, would you like to give that to others? So just thinking about all those character traits: kindness, compassion, empathy, sharing and caring, being a good listener when people speak. Is that something that you could take into the future? And just bringing yourself back into the now, opening your eyes and back in the room, taking a deep breath. Well done. So that is experiencing who you are. And now that you know who you are, after this video, I'd like you to write down all of the things that came up for you. And you can write them down on a piece of paper on one side, and that will be, who am I? And just write all of those character traits. And I'd like you on the other side of the paper to write down who you want to be. So some of your good traits you might want to keep for the future. Some may have not served you so well in the past, like being too kind and being a yes person, saying yes to everybody. So who is it you want to be in the future? And now I'd like you to just take a moment to think about a role model. You can do it with your eyes closed or open, and just imagine that role model, someone who you admire, someone who inspires you. What is it you like about them? How do they walk? What clothes do they wear? Are they confident? Are they assertive? How do they speak? And just think about all the character traits that you like within this person who you admire and who inspires you, and what is it about them? And start, after this call, jotting down all of the things that you like about them. And just see, maybe you have some of those traits in you now already, and maybe there's something that you could learn. There is a process in NLP. NLP is a tool that I use to help people with their mindset. And there is a process called strategy, using the strategy. So you could have a strategy for being really organized, and you're really organized at school, but at home you're not really organized and you really struggle with getting all your things together. But it's always you. It's you who's organized at school, and it's you who's not organized at home, but you know how to be organized in one place. So you could use the strategy that you use to be organized at school and use it at home. You could use the same strategy to look at someone and see how they encompass a certain thing that you would like to have, a certain personality trait. Are they really funny? What's their strategy for funny, for humor? Why do they make you laugh? And then see if you could use their strategy. How is it they make people laugh? So this is how you can use tools to get the best out of you that's already there, and to take the best things that you can learn from other people. And it's not copying other people, it's being inspired and then making things your own. So it's putting on that jacket and trying it on. Trying on that jacket of humor, how does that feel? Trying on that jacket of being really super organized, how does that feel? And you get to decide, because you are you, and you get to choose how you want to be. And do you like that person? Do they have all of those amazing traits on that left side of your paper? So after this video, I'd like you to write down two sides of the paper, all of the things about you that you found while you did this video, and all the things about the person who you admire or who you are inspired by. And just start having a look at the differences and the similarities, and then making a choice on another piece of paper. Who do you want to be in the future? And what steps do you need to take to start becoming that person? You could draw it like a spider diagram. So you could write in the middle who you are, and then branch off with all the personality traits that you would like to have and how you're going to do them. Make it all colourful, because our brain, the left side and the right side of our brain are different. We have our logical side and we have our creative side. So when we write all the logical, practical things down, the way how they really get into the brain is by making them creative, colourful and bright in a way that inspires you. So be creative, be you, and share it with someone, a teacher or a friend, because then you're accountable to becoming that person. And with setting that intention of sharing something to someone, you're putting it out there into the world. That is who you want to be, and that is your first step. So well done, enjoy this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.